Hi, my name is Sophie Rossman and I'm an intern with the 2020 International Climate Action Challenge. Today we're talking with Shiela DeForest of GREAT, which stands for Golden Residents and Friends Eco Action Team from Colorado. We're excited to share their story with you about their challenge in organizing an eco-sustainability group. So Shiela, if you could please just introduce yourself and tell us your 90-day challenge goal.
Hi everyone, I'm Shiela DeForest and I'm in Golden, Colorado. And to participate in the International Climate Action Challenge, I hoped to be able to organize a neighborhood community group here in Golden.
Why did you want to start or launch an initiative and participate in this challenge?
I've done quite a few environmental events in Denver mostly, but I saw the need for local events like in Golden itself. And I haven't really participated in any like grassroots organized events here in Golden per se. Like I've volunteered with the Golden Farmers Market and activities like that, but nothing really like cleanups or any environmental focused events. So I'm like, there's a gap that we can probably address. And that's why I had that light bulb moment and like, why not?
That's so important for sure. What was your experience during the 90 days? Like any ups and downs that you had during the challenge?
Living in Colorado, I'm so blessed because we are generally aware about environmental conservation and sustainability. And I thought it will be easy to organize a group because a lot of us are conscious about how we live our lives, how we uphold sustainability. But I was wrong. I thought, it would be easy. And I thought in the beginning I would start in my own HOA, my own neighborhood. So I tried to organize and engage with my community, my neighbors here, even next door. And the response was quite lackluster. And I'm like, this is not it. I'm not giving up. I'm sure there are other people who feel the same way as I do. It's just a matter of us finding each other. So I am a member of a Facebook group for Golden, and I did a post there and told them that, hey, I'm organizing this eco sustainability community and neighborhood group for Golden, and I hope to meet other eco warriors out there in Golden and hit me up. And I've received messages from people, and I heard that they are already starting with the School Strike for Climate, Fridays for Future in Golden, but the group is still small. And one of the girls who actually replied to my post, she told me that, hey, there's a strike on Friday. So I went and I actually met the other people who are doing the strike, and I saw that as an opportunity to recruit members. So yeah, so we have members now from the School of Mines, and we are actually a multi-age group. And because climate action, it's something that we need numbers for. And
Definitely.
it has to be a multi-age because we can participate at any age actually.
Mhm.
And the younger the kids start, the better because they grow up to be responsible citizens.
Yeah, for sure. So speaking of the people participating with you, how many members of your team did you have at the start and how many do you have now?
In the beginning, there were like 3 or 4, but now we have 8 in the team. And we are adding more to the Facebook group. So we hope to grow and forge more partnerships in Golden and beyond. It's a matter of getting the word out there that there's a group that is starting out in the community, and hopefully more people will join us.
Yeah. How many partnerships have you developed during the challenge?
During the challenge, about 3. I work with the City of Golden Sustainability team as part of their waste management task force as well. And then, of Of course, we forge partnerships with some organizations from the School of Mines as well. We're lucky that in Golden, we do have a STEM-based school,
Mm-hmm.
and they are quite passionate. The students I've met and worked with and are part of the group are really engaged, and they really want to help and be more in touch with the community. As this will be their home for the next 4 years. And now most of them are actually back home for the Thanksgiving holidays, and then they're now doing full remote learning. They got excited when I told them about the group I'm forming. They're like, oh, it's an opportunity for them to network as well and
Mm-hmm.
work with this community.
Yeah, that's great. So I'm curious what impact your initiative has had, both kind of numeric, but also just generally.
Being like, we're in our infancy stage, I must say. So our numbers are not that big yet. And so there are people who would pass by whenever we're at the corner of Washington and 10th, and they would engage us. They would ask us questions about our posters. And my hashtag that time was hashtag vote for climate, because as a climate reality leader, we cannot campaign for political parties, but we can campaign for the climate. So that was my hashtag. And so people are curious. And we've also had reactions from people who are driving by, and really like they're honking, they're giving us thumbs up, and like they're just waving to us, and they're like, great job, guys. And yeah, so that's actually very inspirational.
Yeah.
And for me, unexpected, because my I've only done a few rallies on the Fridays for Future last year in Denver. That was like, the Denver ones are really big. So
Mhm.
compared to the Denver ones, the Golden one is like really in its baby steps. We are hoping that we can grow that and also do more action. Like we can organize cleanups when it's safe for us to gather because of COVID restrictions, but hopefully we can do that, or we can do more programs and more partnerships with the city of Golden as well.
What parts of the challenge were most helpful to you?
Having Joan, she's like my default mentor. She's very helpful, and she has a lot of contacts here as well in Golden, because I've only been in Golden for about 8 years,
Mhm.
and in the sustainability sphere for about a couple years. So
Mhm.
I'm still like developing all those contacts, but she's very helpful sending me like names of people that she met before or she had partnerships before. And actually, we have some common contacts as well. So that was very helpful. And of course, the writing assignments and the workbook, because it's very handy to have a guideline. What are you supposed to do? What are the questions are you asking? Or what is expected of your team members and you as a leader. So for me, that was very helpful. And of course, the happy hours and just networking,
Mhm.
networking with other challengers. I've done collaborations with Youth Proyecto Philippines. I was a speaker in their recently concluded Eco Festival. I also partnered with Dan Diaz in the Philippines. So having the platform, having the ICAC20 platform is very inspirational. And yeah, we cross borders
Mhm.
despite pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah, connections are just so important, especially with the work that all the challengers are doing. It's a really great platform to have.
It is. It's very helpful and user friendly, and it was actually fun for me being able to meet like-minded individuals.
Yeah. So, what are your next steps for your initiative?
We will continue with the strikes, and our target is for us to be able to celebrate Earth Day 2021
Mhm.
here in whatever form we can do it. If it's already safe for us to gather, we will have it in person. But if not, we will pivot. We will do it virtually. We will do it in Zoom. And hopefully, that will be the start of an annual event. Looking forward to that actually. And I guess that's our big ask. Or that's our, what's Joan's term? BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goal. So that is our audacious goal. So hopefully we can plant the seeds of an Earth Day festival here in
Yeah.
Golden. And
How
hopefully
can,
you can participate.
yeah. How can people support you or join you in doing that?
Yeah, so we do have a Facebook page. It's at Team Great Golden. We also have the Facebook group, which is also at Team Great Golden. We also have our new Instagram, also at Team Great Golden, because I guess with social media, consistency is key.
Mhm.
And with the brand that we are developing, so it's like it's catchy and they know that it will be us, and we are collaborating or brainstorming on different ideas that we can do for the community for 2021 and do more community-based activities and grow our membership.
Yeah, for sure. And lastly, what is your advice for others who want to make an impact?
Climate action is something that we need strength in numbers,
Mhm.
and it's not easy. It's not easy all the time. Only about 50% of Americans believe that climate change is real. All of some of us experiencing it firsthand. Like Colorado, we East Troublesome Fire has just been fully extinguished, and it was burning what, since August?
Yeah, months.
Months, for months. So it's, some of us actually are at the forefront of climate change, but the impact of like the fires in California and Colorado has been felt all over the US with air quality. So even if, say, somebody is in an area that doesn't have climate issues, they are affected by climate issues. And it's it's an uphill battle sometimes when you have to communicate with other people. And we do need everyone's help, everyone's action, every little thing that we can do in our own lives. So it's a learning experience for me as well, that I thought something will be easy as organizing. But with the impact of COVID-19, we all felt the effects of it,
Mhm.
and in more ways than one. And unfortunately, some people are affected as well in terms of less access to healthcare
Mhm.
and economic instability. And like some people had to deal with homeschooling for their children and working from home. So for them, climate action was the last thing on their minds. It's just a matter of us being responsible and being more proactive with the community, and for people to care more about our neighbors, our communities, and the planet.
Yeah, that's all just so important. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. For those that want to find out more about how to do a challenge yourself or in your community, please visit www.climateactionchallenge.net. Thank you again.